don't forget to check out and order your copy of Stiff Arming Football Myths, our latest football game plan book. So go on our website at footballgameplan.com/books and get your copy. We have these available in paperback as well as in PDF form. Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. And now that the inaugural 2014 FXFL season is complete, let's take a look back and see who were some of the top performers on the offensive side as well as on the defensive side. And we're going to start with the quarterback position.
Jordan Jefferson played some very good ball this year for Omaha, and it was good to see him in a traditional setting as far as playing the quarterback position is concerned. He displayed the passing talent that we saw from him very early in his LSU career. Now let's take a look at my all FXFL offensive team, and Kareem Huggins out of Brooklyn brought it each and every week for that ground game, being able to run inside the tackles as well as getting to the outside with effectiveness. And you also look at Eric Thomas out of Omaha, big time wide receiver who ran perfect routes and caught everything thrown his way. That's exactly what you want to see out that position in this type of league. And we look at Mike Golick Jr. from Brooklyn, was by far, in my opinion, the best offensive lineman in the league, a guy that did it on both ends of offense. Excellent run blocker and also outstanding in pass protection. Now let's move over to the defensive all FXFL team, and Brooklyn's Jordan Dangerfield had a sensational season for the Bolts, displaying tremendous range from sideline to sideline and big time hitting ability, which earned him a contract with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So let's take a look at the rest of my all FXFL defensive team. And that defensive line, I like what I saw out of Darrell Cato Bishop out of Boston, a guy at 6'2", 257 pounds, played the 5 technique in a 3-4 defense, a little bit undersized, but he held his own and was disruptive game in, game out. And I was a big fan of the linebacking core, Johnny Millard, Nate Dreiling, and Philip Stewart. All guys were impactful tacklers, which is important, in my opinion, when you're looking at a linebacker. And I can't say enough of great things about this secondary. Keith Lewis is a guy that has tremendous talent, outstanding ball skills, as well as Quay Cox and Vernon Kearney, outstanding players that can play both inside and out. And Jordan Dangerfield, we talked about earlier, and what he was able to bring to the table from the safety position. And we're taking a look at the specialists. That's your kickers, your punters, your returners, as well as your long snapper. Nick Marsh from Brooklyn made a lot of clutch kicks and great punts throughout the course of the Bolts season. And I also like what I saw out of Jasper Collins as a punt returner. We know he has outstanding footwork. These 5 guys did an outstanding job all season long in the special teams department. My offensive MVP is AC Leonard of the Brooklyn Bolts. Here's a guy that lined up a lot in the slot and on the outside, more so of a wide receiver as opposed to an inline tight end, but he was a matchup problem each and every week and did a great job not only catching the football but also with his run after the catch, and was fearless over the middle of the field. Nate Dreiling gets the nod as my defensive MVP for Omaha. When you watch their defense play, Dreiling was all over the football field, making plays in the backfield, in coverage, sacking the quarterback, stuffing the running game. This was the complete linebacker, in my opinion, this year in the FXFL. And the special teams MVP of the league goes to Kevin Fogg of the Brooklyn Bolts. Did a great job on both kickoff and punt coverage units. Outstanding tackler, physical guy, also on the regular defense, was very impactful in the running game. John Bach of the Brooklyn Bolts was an easy choice for Coach of the Year. Anytime you're in an upstart league with rosters constantly changing and you lead your football team to the best record in the league, that says a lot about your leadership on the field as well as off the field, being able to juggle many hats and do a great job and put out a great product week in, week out. And I want to give out some special recognition awards to a few guys that had improved play from what we saw of them in the NFL preseason, starting with quarterback Taj Boyd of the Boston Brawlers, who showed decisiveness and improved accuracy during the 5 games this season. And wide receiver Gerald Ford of Omaha caught the ball very well and showed good versatility to play both in the slot as well as on the outside. And linebacker Stephon Robertson was much more forceful versus the run and was able to stack and shed effectively, showing good growth from his stint with the Washington Redskins.